This is gonna be spoiler, y'all.
Hello everybody, I'm back. I was told I have to hold the book while I talk.
Love, she got taken from her family.
Oh, hi buddy. Ow!
What is it?
Love. Is that the riddle? Did I just save everybody? So, I'll see you guys next time.
No! Hello, my shiny face. Hello, my besties. Oh my goodness me. We're so back.
I'm back.
Take it. What are you gonna be doing today?
Reading.
You wanna give more? You wanna give vibes? You wanna give thoughts?
Reading a book.
Okay, this is Giant. For those of you who don't know, my husband. Yay! Round of applause for Giant. And he read a book. He read one book in his whole lifetime, and it was a couple months ago where he read one of my favorite dark romance books. You guys really liked that. And the #1 suggestion was for Giant to read ACOTAR, which is one of my top favorite series of all fucking time. So here we have it today. He's going to be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. He's going to be reading only the first book for this vlog, and then if, you know, you guys enjoy, he will keep reading the series and leave more suggestions on what else you want him to read. He's going to read the paperback too, because he wants to read the paperback. What do you expect out of this?
I thought I was reading ACOTAR.
You are.
No, that's A Court of Thorns and Roses.
ACOTAR.
You don't pronounce the A and the A in acronyms. It would be CTR.
No!
CTR.
No! ACOTAR! You're reading ACOTAR, you're not reading CTR. I don't know what that is. CTR is Court Thorns Roses.
For the Federal Bureau of Investigation, it's FBI, not TFBOI.
Things are confusing me. You're reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. You're reading the first book. What do you expect from it? That was the question. How did you get there?
Because you said I was reading ACOTAR.
Okay.
And I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Okay. Tell me what you expect out of this book. Here you go.
There's going to be, like Hunger Games style, there's going to be like a president or a leader or a king or a group of people, and then it's going to be them revolting. You know, standard fantasy stuff. Hunger Games, the sequel, Hunger Games Part 3, Divergent. Haven't watched it, but I've heard.
Okay, Game of Thrones.
I don't know about Game of Thrones.
You don't know any of this? Okay, so he's going to be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Do you think you're going to like it?
I think so. Why else are you people reading it?
Do you think you're gonna rate it like what? Give a rating expectation, because then at the end we can see if it like exceeded it or.
I went out of 10, right? Last time.
Oh my god, you did. No, it's out of 5. It's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. There's no 10.
No, that's not how I do things.
Okay, you did it out of 10. So what would you rate this out of 10? You think?
Maybe 7, 7.5.
7? Okay, you know what? It's the first book in the series, so that's okay. I feel like 7 is okay.
I think 7 is a pretty safe bet.
I think 8.
You said 7.5.
Okay.
That's close.
Okay, 7.5 is what Giant thinks he's gonna rate this. Okay, so he's gonna read A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is gonna be spoiler, y'all. He cannot think without spoiling something. So if you have not read ACOTAR, I fear this video isn't for you. I'm sorry, but you know what?
If you haven't read it, why are you asking me to read it? What insight do you think I can provide you?
Like if somebody hasn't read it, but they want to see vlogs. Like I do non-spoiler reading vlogs of stuff sometimes.
And of all the people, they chose me to take them on this journey.
Okay, he's gonna read ACOTAR. Here we go. I hope you like it because it's literally one of my favorite series of all time. Do you know my favorite series? Zodiac Academy.
Raven, a long time ago.
Whoa,
I don't know
that was a long time ago. I love Ravenhood trilogy, but that was forever ago. I do love it though. I stand by that. Really? You can't think of my literally the one I always fucking talk about besides Zodiac.
Addicted.
Yeah, that's one of them. It's not the one I was looking for.
I know it. I forgot. Don't tell me.
I'm not going to.
Wait. This video will go on for 20 minutes until I figure it out.
Oh my goodness.
20 minutes later.
The 13 Binding.
Yes! Boys of Tommen! My little #1 favorite series that I always talk about. What the fuck?
I don't know what Boys of Tommen are, but it's Binding 13, Keeping 12.
Keeping 13!
Finding 8.
No, okay. Okay.
Loving 7.
Okay, anyway. My favorites are Boys of Tommen, Magnolia Parks.
I know that one, but that's not a series, is it?
Yes, it is. Zodiac Academy, Addicted Calloway, and ACOTAR. Those are my favorite series.
Too many favorites.
Those are 5 favorites.
Favorite kind of loses the word.
No, it doesn't. Favorite, top 5.
Okay, but favorite is like your favorite, the best, number 1.
I just
Can't
told
have
you.
5 series, so what, 50 books are your favorite?
Obviously, I can't have one favorite book.
That's what the word means.
That's fucking crazy. Anyway, he's gonna read ACOTAR.
Hello everybody, I'm back. I'm going to be filming myself reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Larry has given me a Taylor Swift bookmark. So yeah, I'm going to read this and give you my thoughts. This is going to be Giant's Log. I am going to try to keep track of what log number it is, because I know last time I kind of got all over the place. I need to remember, look at the lens, not the little screen over here. So yeah, I don't know much about this book. I know it's very popular. I know a lot of people requested it. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, let's see. When 19-year-old huntress Feyre, I don't know what her name is, and I'm also not going to read the back. I'm going to go in blind. So I will see you when I see you. These probably won't be every chapter updates. It'll kind of be when I have something to say. I don't say a lot, so who knows? Maybe there's just one update in the middle, and then that's it. And then the video's over. It's 5 minutes. I can't read. Yeah? I don't know what she needs. Well, I will see you guys for... This is the prequel. This does not count as a Giant's Log. So this is pre-Giant's Log. The next one will be Giant's Log 1. Alright, goodbye. Hello everybody. This is Giant's Log number 1. It's about a couple minutes past midnight. First thing I wanted to start this video off with, start this log off with, is I understand now why I always find Larry sleeping. I read 6 pages and I fell asleep for 3 hours. My schedule is now messed up for the foreseeable future. So far I've read 2 chapters. The entire first chapter I read, it's Feyre. I still like Feyre, but we'll respect her and call her Feyre until I'm mad at her, and then I'll call her Feyre. So first chapter, she's hunting, you know, talking a whole bunch of nothing for her hunt, but she's hunting. She's poor and she's hunting. But here's where my gripe is. Chapter 2, her family sucks ass. I don't know if I could say ass, but family sucks. I don't know what sister's what, but they both suck. Her dad's a little better, but he still sucks. Ooh, if I was out hunting all day and my siblings or anyone came at me like that, ooh, they're not eating. I'm going to sit down, cook the food. They're going to sit there, watch me eat it. I'm going to eat my portion, their portions too, and I'm throwing it away. I don't care if I'm poor. I'm throwing away all the scraps and they can't have anything. They want to eat, I'll take them and go hunt. I'll put a bow and arrow in their hand and then let them see how it is. Because, ooh, that's ridiculous. I was like, okay, if she doesn't, I'm going to put these 2 siblings through a table, because that's, unacceptable. But then again, that's also on Feyre. She needs to be able to stand her ground, because, ooh, anybody can talk to me like that? I don't care how hungry you are, if you're related to me, that's it. Drop kicked from wherever you stand. That's it. I feel like I got off track. So pretty much everyone sucks. Her family sucks, and Feyre's got to learn to stand up for herself, because that's nonsense. And I don't know if I was more annoyed at her siblings or at her for just sitting there doing nothing. But, yeah. Maybe I'll have to read standing up. I'll get a standing desk, or I'll just walk around the house with the book. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm rambling. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. It's me. This is Giant's Log number 2 for A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've been told, I've been scolded, and said I can't just narrate to you guys. I have to give you my feelings about things. So, I'm on chapter 6. She went to the market. She got a lot of money for her wool. That made me happy. Then she went home. Her family still her sisters kind of suck. Her dad's, he at least has good intentions. Then the beast, I don't remember if he said his name or not, but the beast, or the fairy, whatever, I think they're called, fays. He came into her house asking who killed the wolf. Whoops, turns out she did. Yeah, she was, in the first chapter, she's like, no, that's not a fairy, that's just a big wolf. She was wrong. So she has to exchange her life for the wolf she killed, so now I guess she's a prisoner of sorts. It was either that or die. I think she made the right choice. But yeah, her sisters did nothing, as usual. But at least her dad, when she was leaving, told her to never go back, that she's too good for them. So at least Dad picked up a W there. But yeah, I think she's better off if she just went to the fairyland, Prithian. I think if she just went there and was like a slave forever, that wouldn't be much of a book, now would it? So I'm assuming she's going to be better off over there than where she is right now. How her family's going to survive, I have no idea. But that's that. Still feeling my way into this book, so there's not a lot of feelings, even though I've been instructed to share my feelings. My feelings are, still have no feelings. We'll get there. But yeah, that's it for Giant Slog number 2. And goodbye.
Guys, it's 3 a.m. I literally said to Giant, I'm ready for bed. And he said that he needs to finish this chapter. I've never been more proud.
Hello, it's me. Oh wait, this is Giant Slog number 3. I was told that I need to do these more often and not after I read a bunch of chapters. I should do these updates more often, which makes sense now because I forgot what the last thing I told you was. Favors at the house. She's kind of just figuring everything out. She's like, all right, so what do I do now? And the guys are just like, just eat and chill. And to be honest, he wouldn't have to convince me. That sounds like a great time. But yeah, I'm mid-chapter before I was told I need to start filming. So Feyre went to convince Lucian to try to convince Tammy. Try to convince Tamlin to let her go, but Lucian kind of figured it out while they're hunting. He's like, when are you going to try to convince me? And she's like, oh, you got me. So yeah, that's exactly that's the sentence I just finished reading. And she's like, what are you talking about? And yeah, that's it. I'm here with Beaters. Hi, buddy. That's it. I'm going to keep reading. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. This is Giant Slog number 4. I was told I have to hold the book while I talk. So here I am. What are my thoughts? Where did I stop? Oh yeah, I stopped. She just had a dream about killing that wolf guy. So she's been going on a bunch of hunts, and she's kind of all over the place. She's kind of just bored, I think. So a lot of times I think she's just doing nonsense for now. Tamlin's hunting this thing called the bog, or it's B-O-G-G-E, the bog, the Bojay. So I don't know what that's about. It seemed like a Medusa kind of thing where you can't look at it. But yeah, so we're going to continue tomorrow. That's pretty much what I got. I'm waiting for the plot to thicken, because right now they're kind of just hanging out at the house. You're finding out a little bit about each of these people, but there's still no real conflict or anything. There's a magic curse. I don't know if I mentioned that before. There's a magic curse that people are losing their magic and stuff, but there's not too much details into that. So don't laugh at me.
You literally said there's not that much conflict, like there's nothing going on. Oh yeah, there's a magic curse. As if that's not the most big conflict that could happen.
But there's nothing to do with it. They just mentioned it. They're like, oh yeah, there's this curse. Don't know any details about it. Don't know anything about how it happened. Nothing. So it's not a major point.
That's a conflict, though, that exists.
Yeah, but
also, I would say it's pretty much a conflict, the fact that she got taken from her home and taken into this Fey realm and she has no idea.
She got upgraded.
No.
She got upgraded to first class.
Stop.
She was in the last row by the bathroom after someone used it, and now she's in first class. I'm still holding the book.
What pages did you get to?
I'm in chapter 12 or 13, page 100 or something.
That's where he's at. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Oh boy.
So we can get to the bottom of this.
This is a vlog, not a Q&A.
I have to ask you some questions because or else you literally explain exactly what's going on in the book.
Look at Beaters.
I'll show you Beaters. Hi, son.
What a guy. He's like, no.
Oh, that was so mean. How do you feel about Feyre?
She's alright. I mean, she's complaining about her upgrade this whole time.
Love, she got taken from her family.
That sucks.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Her family, that sucks.
No, she got taken from her family, comma, that sucks.
No.
Not like...
No comma. She got taken from her family. That sucks.
No.
Her
Look.
stinky family.
No. Her family, yes, has its problems, but it's still her family. It's all she has. And she was taken from them for literally hunting a wolf that she didn't even fucking mean to do. Obviously, she's complaining. She's confuzzled.
Now she has unlimited bacon.
Okay, how do you feel about Tamlin?
I don't know. He doesn't say much. I don't know. Again, there hasn't been real. They haven't. I'm assuming at some point they'll connect on a deeper level, but as of right now, it's kind of bland. He hasn't really said much.
How do you feel about Lucian?
He just talks a lot.
Don't you love that? I love that.
He's cool.
He's a yapper.
Yeah, he's just talking nonsense.
And so you don't like her family, so you don't like Nesta or Elaine?
No. I think, if I remember correctly, I think Nesta's worse. Her dad's kind of useless, but he's at least got the right intentions, but he's kind of not useful.
Got it. Well, that's pretty much all that's going on, because you haven't met anybody else, so.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll have more opinions when things actually start to happen. Right now,
course.
she's just been at this house wandering.
Do you like the world building? Like how it's showing you the world? Because with fantasy, it introduces you to a whole new thing.
Kind of, but the world I've known is Tamlin's house.
Okay, is it easy to read?
Yeah, it's very easy to read.
That was one of my favorite parts, picking up ACOTAR, because I think anybody can pick it up. So. Okay.
See how she just manhandled my vlog? This is signing off Giant Slog 12 or 4. 5? 5. No, 4. 4 or 5. Hey everybody, This is Giant's Log number 7. A bit strange right now because I'm used to filming in the comfort of my own home with no one watching, and I'm out and about and people are staring at me when they walk by, waiting for Larissa. She's getting some stuff. So yeah, also, I'm being scolded, saying I'm not telling about my feelings, I'm just narrating. So I don't even know whose reading vlog this is. It's supposed to be mine. I'm the star of the show. I choose how this goes. But I need to include more feelings. So here we go. Tamlin just saved Feyre from the Nara, and they're walking back to her cabin, or his mansion or whatever. That's the last thing I read. So I don't remember the last thing I told you, but from that last point I told you to now. So I understand Larissa also explained that it's fantasy, so it starts off slow. So it's kind of hard to say like feelings I have like right in the beginning, just because again, it's a lot of world building, nothing much has happened. I will say so far with Feyre, this book would be half the length if Feyre actually acted on her thoughts. Because she's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And then Tamlin's like, oh, hey, how are you? And she's like, no. And she walks away. So, and that's happened like 4 times. So it's kind of annoying on that end where I'm like, all right, this book, that's like 200 pages of her just being like, no, get away from me. And then having all these thoughts, but not doing anything. So yeah, that's one thing. That has me feeling annoyed at the moment. Tamlin, I'm assuming everyone, obviously he's like a main character, I'm assuming everyone loves Tamlin, but to this point it's been very bland because he's not around and he's kind of just chill. She's just found out that he's a high lord of his realm, Spring Realm or something, Spring Court. So yeah, he's still a little bland, but I'm assuming it'll get there. I feel that there will be a love triangle between Feyre, Tamlin, and Lucien. That's usually how it goes, I guess, and like when they have like, let's say Vampire Diaries or whatever. That's one example that comes to mind. I've seen Larissa watch that. They go with like the Stefan and the Damon. You have one that's like more reserved, chill, which would be Tamlin in this case. And then you have the kind of one that just speaks their mind and kind of does what they want, which would be Lucien, or I think his name is Damon or something. So I'm getting that energy. Well, I'm saying a lot of things I don't say, but I hear Larissa say it all the time. But again, she's co-opted my vlog, so that's that. So these are all things I think are going to happen in the future. Right now it's still kind of, again, we still haven't really done much. She just captured a cereal. She captured a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, she captured a Suriel, Suriel. Sounds like I'm still trying to say cereal. And she asked us a bunch of questions, and then that's where she started getting chased, and that's where we are now. So yeah, I hope you guys are a little more in touch with my feelings now, and I will try not to narrate as much. But again, I'm supposed to be the star of the show. If I want to narrate, I'll read the entire book. It'll be a 5-hour. It'll be like a 15-hour vlog of just me reading every word of the book and then not saying a single time, just closing it. So I'm going to stop filming because now everyone's looking at me when they walk by. And I am not a filmer or a video or vlogger. Although I am trying to make TikToks, but it's going to be at least in the start, I'm just going to make some Legos, which is just me making Legos and just talking over it. But I've been on the same Lego project for a month because I've been busy. So I've been there for a month. I've finished bag 3 of 13, but I will upload that and edit it, or have her edit it once it's ready. So I will be a filmer at some point. Hello, everybody. Disregard my bed. I took a nap. So I'm going to play PlayStation, but I know nobody wants to watch me play, so you guys want to hear what's going on in ACOTAR. So here it goes. I read 3 chapters after court today. So Feyre's finally opening up to Tamlin. After he saved her, there was a whole chapter of them just talking or whatnot. She said she likes to paint, so finally she offered some information other than, no, leave me alone, because I was starting to get old. Tamlin, I wouldn't say rescue, he died, so very poor rescue, but Tamlin brought in some fairy who was dying. Got his wings ripped off. Wouldn't stop letting us know that he got his wings ripped off, but understandably so. If my arms got taken off, I think I'd file a complaint somewhere. And he died. And then they went to bed, and the next morning it was all gone. And then they went for a picnic, I guess, to a, whatever it is, a lake, a crook. I don't know what they call it. A crook, a cranny. But yeah, it's like a water, but it's not water, but it's also not oil. Starlight, so thicker than water, thinner than oil. So like milk. But yeah, so the throuple is emerging. I can tell, I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, so not really too much more has happened other than Feyre's actually opening up to people. And if you see, I'm maintaining contact with the actual lens. I'm not looking at the little screen anymore. I'm getting good at this. So yeah, the throuple is going to emerge, and I'm assuming whoever she is the High Lord of something. We know Tamlin's the High Lord of his house, or wherever his place is called. Every time. She just needs to be the star of the show. Every time I'm filming, she comes in here. She doesn't trust that I'm producing good content.
I'm not listening.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is the end now, but this is Giant's Log 12. Hello everybody, I'm back. This is Giant's Log 7. I read like 3 chapters. Gotta say these were a little tough to read just because I feel like part of it's probably the fact that I was like falling asleep because I was reading in bed. So I was like dozing off, but I felt like time passed very weirdly. It was going like day by day, then all of a sudden weeks passed, and it's kind of weird. Long story short, she's cool with Tamlin now. Some may say more. But yeah, so they're buddy now. He showed her the gallery she's been painting. He read her some poems, things like that. Tamlin told her about his family. My prediction is that this she that everyone's worried about is actually their mom, because she didn't ask about the mom. It's actually going to be their mom. Their dad, I guess, is dead, but their mom is the evil witch or fairy or fae or whatever you call her. She probably lost it when the dad died. There's a fire festival, so obviously she's supposed to stay indoors. Naturally, characters aren't very smart, so she did not stay indoors. She left the house immediately. She got caught by some people, and then she got saved by some random, I don't know who that is, but that's I guess what I'm about to find out. But I can't do any of these without her stepping in.
I had a revelation.
This is supposed to be Giant Slog, but it's not.
I had a thought. I can't. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to. When you said you got saved by a
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's my entry. I'll try to sneak the camera away and film one of these by myself.
Mellow.
Whose log is this?
Giant's log.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'll shoosh.
Okay, bye-bye. Hello, this is Giant Slog number 8. I read 4 chapters. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to stop because then I'm not going to retain any information. Quick rundown. They had the festival. Feyre went to the festival. Then Lucian took her back home, and then she went into the hallway because she doesn't know how to listen the first, second, third, or fourth time you tell her something. She goes into the hallway, and then Tamlin, who's not himself, bites her neck and leaves her a bruise. I guess her and Tamlin are basically unofficially dating, but no one wants to admit it, but pretty much they are. And then they're just talking about the blight or whatever it is, where they're losing magic and he won't tell her anything, and that's it. That's pretty much the quick synopsis of what happened. So I guess we're just waiting for some more details, because right now they're just, dancing around the questions. They need to have a nice, compact 30-minute conference where they just talk about all the issues so that it can all be laid out there. Because I feel like they'll have a conversation, you just get one tiny piece, and then they'll leave and then have another conversation and just give one tiny piece. And I'm halfway through the book and I have like 3 tiny pieces. So they just need to sit down, and Feyre needs to come in with just a list of all her questions and then just get them out there. But she has to say a list because she can't read or write. So that's it. All right, bye-bye.
I just took a peek at where Giant's at, and I just saw a sentence that I need to freak out about because I damn well know he didn't. But guys, look at this. The Night Court does what it wants. They live by their own codes, their own corrupt morals. They're all sadistic killers. They delight in the torture of every kind and would find this sort of stunt to be amusing. No further commentary.
Hello, I have read... Oh wait, this is Giant's Log 9. I've read a couple more chapters. Tamlin and Feyre are just getting together. The last thing I read was they had this altercation when they were having breakfast with the new guy who saved her, rice and beans. Very arrogant. I believe he's in the Night Court. Kind of already have a feeling of how it'll go, just because I guess from this kind of stuff happens on TV. She's very arrogant. She's going to end up, in the end, she'll probably end up falling for him instead of Tamlin. So she'll probably end up with this ricin guy. We'll see if anything changes as of right now. If and when that happens, that's very lame. Ricin seems like a tool. And Feyre would be pretty lame if she ends up with him. So this is Giant's Log 12 in chapter 30, or on chapter 30. Very quick recap, because I'm not supposed to narrate what happened. Tamlin told Feyre she has to go, so she left. She's back home now with her family, and she's filthy rich. Her sister Nesta is kind of weird. She got something going on. That's it. I feel like, obviously, there's going to be something that makes her go back to the fairy world, or else the book would be over and there'd be no more books.
She just leaves and the book ends.
So that's how I feel right now. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. I forgot to mention they had sex.
How are you feeling about Tamlin?
He's cool. Obviously he has the burden of protecting everybody. So he's a little all business because he's got to take care of everyone. So kind of feel bad for him, but yeah.
How do you feel about Lucian?
He's got a good sense of humor. He's just kind of there.
And then Feyre?
She's cool.
She's best.
Now she's starting to actually open up and not just walk away all the time, say all her thoughts and then say nothing.
And then we're settling on the not liking Rhysand.
Tool. I'm sure obviously he's gonna... I've heard the name before from you mentioning it, so I know he's gonna be a big part of the story. So I'm sure he'll improve over time, and that's why people love him. But as of right now, he's a tool. He's like all the people who peaked in high school.
Okay, divorce.
Okay.
Between me and you. Divorce. Guys, this is our official breakup notice.
Are you telling me you fell in love with him from that? From when I met him?
Rewind to my vlog. Here's the thing. Why do I kind of like her more with Rhys than I like her with Tamlin? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. He's just so fine.
Hello, very quick Giants log number 9. So Feyre's back home with her family, just doing nothing, bored. She's finally getting along with her sister Nesta. Nesta tells her how she hates her dad because he let mom die, he didn't do enough. Feyre's like, no, that's not true. And she's like, oh yeah, well if your High Lord was in trouble, you'd do anything to go save him. You wouldn't just sit there not doing shit. And then Feyre's like, yeah, you're right. And then in her head, she's like, oh shit, I'm not doing shit. So then she got on her horse and she left. She crossed the wall, got to the house, and it's destroyed and there's no one there. So, suspense. We'll see what happens next. Tune in next time. That's pretty much it. My thoughts? Something has occurred. Alright, bye-bye. Giants log. Or just Giants blurb. Very quick blurb. So chapter 32 is pretty long, and it was just Alice explaining everything that's going on completely to Feyre. I feel like this chapter should have come like 20 chapters ago. And I understand it was a whole curse, but I was like, wow. In those 7 pages, I learned more than I learned in 200 pages. But now we are fully in the loop. So let's see what happens. Giants log 10. This is my last update of the evening. I have work in the morning and I am exhausted. Feyre met Amarantha. She went into the cave and lasted all but four lines, so probably 30 seconds before she was captured. So there was no deep quest trying to remain unseen. She was captured immediately and taken right to her front door. And now Amarantha just told her that she has to do a bunch of quests and stuff. So let's see. We'll see how this goes, and then I will give you my thoughts. I was gonna read more, but I'm tired. And I need to do my laundry. Look at Beaters. He doesn't want me to do laundry. Right, buddy? Oh, hi, buddy. He doesn't like when I do laundry. He likes to lay in it. Alright, bye-bye. Oh. I didn't realize I turned this on. I'm here now. This is Giants. Oh, man, I'm shaking all over the place. Alright, this is Giants log number 15. I have to stop mid-chapter because I arrived at a riddle. So I'm going to read the riddle to you. Get over here. There are those who seek me a lifetime but we never meet, and those I kiss but who trample me beneath ungrateful feet. At times I seem to favor the clever and the fair, but I bless all those who are brave enough to dare. By large, my ministrations are soft-handed and sweet, but scorned I become a difficult beast to defeat. For though each of my strikes lands a powerful blow, when I kill I do it slow. That's the riddle to save Tamlin and everyone. Do you know what it is? Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
I see.
I've read the book, love.
Yeah. Did you know it when you read it?
Yeah. I knew it right away.
Yeah, me too.
What the fuck is that? How am I supposed to figure this out? I sure as hell hope Feyre does, because I can't. I've been sitting here for the past 30 minutes staring at this. Is it a woman? Oh, I'm not meant to solve riddles. I hope Feyre figures it out, because that's a doozy. What is it?
Love.
I didn't know.
Is that it? Is that the riddle? Did I just save everybody? Is it?
I don't know. No.
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like I've rescued everyone. I don't even have to do any challenges. I can imagine that was me there. She says the riddle, literally 2 seconds, love. She's like, oh, okay.
Wait.
I guess you can go now. All right, bye. Nice to meet you.
Oh, love.
I would just be in and out in like 2 seconds. I'd be like, it's love. All right, bye. See you later.
Okay, well, you have a lot to go still. You have challenges and stuff.
No, but I think she said, or you could do the riddle.
No,
so
but
if
you
do the riddle, you don't have to do the challenges.
Feyre.
Yeah, but that's why I said if I was in that position.
Yeah, but you're not, so.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't put myself in that position in the first place.
Oh, God. Something to think about.
Something to think about. I would have solved this whole thing by page 50, and I would have been sitting on my couch. All right. Goodbye. Hello, everybody. Home stretch. I'm going to try to finish the book in this last final sitting. Very quick. Oh, Giants Log 15. Very quick where we're at. She has to do her 3 tests. She did the first one, which was a big worm. Very smart how she outsmarted it. Then Resan came and healed her, but now she has to spend a week of every month with him, and now she has a full sleeve tattoo. She got the full sleeve for free. I would have had to pay thousands of dollars for that, but hey, she paid for it by getting a bone out of her arm. Tamlin's not going to like that, but we'll see what happens. So, bye-bye. Giants Log 20. Farah has just completed her second task. I thought the second task was cleaning the house that she was in, at the dungeon, but that was not the second task. Her second task was basically just pull a lever, solve a riddle and pull a lever, but she can't read. We know that. Instead of painting, she could have painted words. But Resan saved her. Larissa said that I'll like him based off of some of the stuff he does. I still don't like him. He's helping her through this. He helped her pull the right lever through that tattoo he gave her, but I still don't like him. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm open. We'll see what happens. All right. Bye-bye. Giants Log 30. I think last I told you was about the second task. So rice and beans. He kind of just gave his whole spiel about why he's doing what he's doing. He saved, what's her name, Feyre once again when she was macking on Tamlin. And yeah, and now we're about to see her third task. So let's see. Rishand, I guess he's got the right motives. Still not a huge fan, but at least he has the right motives. So we'll see what happens. All right, bye-bye. Giants Log number a lot. So she did the third trial. She stabbed the 2 people. Then it was Tamlin was the last person she needed to kill. You all know this. You already read the book. But yeah. And then she finally figured out the riddle, which I point out figured out immediately.
What is it?
Love. Larissa did not figure it out immediately, but I did. I wouldn't have had to do any trials. I would have gone out there I would have just walked out the door. Me and Tamlin and all my friends, we would have just walked out immediately. But yeah, she just said, I know the answer to your riddle, and then it says Tamlin's eyes widened, and then now I'm going to finish the last 2 chapters. So I will be back with my final thoughts. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. I did find it cool that, why do I always forget her name? Feyre was able to stab the other people. Hear me out. I'm not saying it's cool that she stabbed people, but it's usually in these kind of scenarios, people are like, oh no, even though the fate of the universe is at stake, they'll be like, oh no, I can't. She's like, okay, let me look at the pros and cons. Pros, I saved the universe. Cons, I killed this one person. And she's like, I'm gonna just kill these people. It sounds weird, but I don't like in movies or shows when they can't think of the bigger picture. So I like that she was able to do it. And also, it's been rough watching her try to do things for this entire book. So it's good that she finally got something. Giants Log 100. I finished. Yay. Final thoughts. Kind of ends on a little, not really a cliffhanger, but right at the end it says that Resan was shocked and stumbled or whatever. So that's definitely going to be something that's discussed in the next book. But yeah, she and Tamlin get to live out their days until the next book. And she's going to have to spend once a month or a week a month at Resan's house as if she had divorced parents. So that's that. And perhaps I will read the next book. Maybe, maybe not. Depends how much you guys like this one. Because if not, I'm not doing it. But if you want it, okay, I'll do it. But that's that. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sure Larissa's going to film some closing. So I don't know why I'm ending the video, but I'm still doing it. Thank you guys all for watching and educating me by making me read ACOTAR. So goodbye from me and goodbye from Beaters. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, she's a high fae now, but she still has her human heart, so she's a blend, I guess. So that's good. I guess we'll have to see what happens with her family. I'm sure maybe Nesta turns into a high fae too. I heard she's getting a book, or she has one. I don't know. I don't know much, as you see. I'm really tired. I have work in the morning. It's 2 a.m., so I'm just blabbering. So goodbye. See you next time.
It's gonna lift you. I'm not gonna tickle you.
No, I feel you.
Giant.
Hello, everybody.
Very ticklish.
This is Giant's Log, the final chapter. See what I did there? It's a book. I finished. So I'll see you guys next time.
No.
Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Do we end it now?
Love, say what you thought and where you rated it. Guys, Giant's gonna tell you what he rated it and what he thought of the book.
I would rate it
Oh my god.
an 8.5 out of 10.
which is like a 4.5 out of 5. No, a 4 out of 5, I guess.
Yeah, like 4.25.
Okay. Ooh, very nice.
Thought it was good. I thought it was a little slow in the beginning, but it picked up towards the end. The characters seem interesting. Seems like there's going to be a lot more to come and a lot more things that need to be explored. So I could see why it's a series. Very open-ended. What else?
Well, it's not open-ended. There's more coming.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Oh, yeah. What did you think about Feyre? It's my main question because that's my main bitch.
I don't want to say I didn't like her at first.
Of course I don't want you to say that.
I
you don't want to say that either.
Yeah. It's not that I didn't like her at first. It's just that she contributed to it being slow. That's not like me not liking her character. That was just
Beef stop!
That was just the entire beginning. I mentioned this already. So if you were watching the whole log, that it feel like the entire chapter would be her saying her thoughts, and then they'd ask her a question. She'd be like, "No, never mind," and she'd run away. So,
Beefstar! Where did he find this? Like, how is he the way he is?
So yeah. So I was like, "Oh my god, just say what's on your mind. You have all these questions. Just ask them."
But she's like human girl put into the Fey world, so she's a little.
No, that's fine.
Thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little scared.
Yeah.
What did you like? What did you say?
I like that she, at the end, she did what had to be done. Like, she didn't, she killed those people, those other fairies. She understood the sacrifice that needed to be made, and she's like, all right, I'll do it. I like how she was springing into action, and she would, actually, figure things out, other than reading. That's the one thing she couldn't crack. But...
She doesn't know how to read yet. Stop!
She could kill the giant worm. And then she was able to sacrifice those people. And then she, in her head, figured out the whole that she couldn't kill Tamlin thing right away. So that was good.
How do you feel about Tamlin?
I think he's good. I disagree with you.
I didn't say anything.
So, well, you've told me.
Well, this was before you read it.
You've told me before that you got annoyed at Tamlin because Tamlin didn't do anything and Rhysand did everything.
Okay, this is
I disagree because Tamlin didn't do anything because he was captured next to the lady.
Miranda.
Rhysand was free to do whatever he wanted. Had Rhysand been captured and been next to her under her control, he wouldn't have done anything either.
Okay.
So I don't think that's something you can hold against him. So you can't say,
oh look, Tamlin's not doing anything.
when he's basically sitting next to her as like a stepping stool the entire time. So I don't put any weight into him not doing anything, and I don't put any weight into Rhysand doing stuff. So...
Okay, first of all, I'm a yapper because this is the problem. I never assume that you're going to read these things, so then I go and I yap about it, and then you remember. But here's the thing. I was mad. Not necessarily just... I'm pretty sure I actually liked Tamlin also. I also liked Tamlin, and I wasn't mad. I just felt like he could have done more under the mountain. He could have helped more in some sort of way.
Oh.
He could have... it didn't feel like he was fighting it, is what I'm saying. It just felt like he was just...
Well, she explained it when she was like, she doesn't want to show her what makes him tick, because then she'll...
Yeah, I completely get that. But I also didn't want to, I also just felt like he wasn't trying at all. For instance, when, at the very end, when they literally fucking kill Feyre, the only one that screamed no was Rhysand. It didn't even say, oh, Tamlin reacted to me. He came afterwards, but it wasn't do you know what I mean?
Well, Tamlin was busy murdering the lady.
So was Rhysand. They were both fighting.
No.
They were...
Tamlin single-handedly murdered the Amarantha. So he was preoccupied.
Did he?
He avenged her. Rhysand just was like, oh no, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, talk about not doing anything.
Okay. I can't confirm or deny that because I don't remember. I definitely thought that killing Amarantha was a
No.
group deal. I thought everybody killed her.
She killed Feyre, and then Tamlin turned into a whatever.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. I do remember this. Okay. And what did you think of the ending? No, what do you think of Rhysand? I do want to know that.
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Maybe later. I can see how their relationship's going to develop, and I'm already anticipating that she's going to end up with him. But as of right now, he hasn't really done much to make me a fan.
Yeah, he just showed up. That makes sense.
And even after, obviously, he's going to probably do a bunch of stuff that outweighs what he did in the first one. And even though in the first one he had his motives doing what he did, it's still kind of I don't like how he comes across.
You know what? Let me tell you guys something, though, about Giant. In Vampire Diaries, he likes Stefan over Damon. In the originals, did you like Elijah over Klaus? Oh, no, you liked Marcel.
No.
You went, yes, you did.
No, I liked...
Marcel.
No, not Marcel.
Yes, you did. You loved Marcel.
No.
Yes, you did.
Someone else, maybe.
It was Marcel. The
Sure.
point is, Giant likes the nice people, so I could see why Rhysand at the moment is not the one for you, because in this book, he doesn't come across that way.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Do you like Lucian?
Yeah, he's cool. He's like comedic relief.
Cool. Did anything else happen? Did you see any of her sisters or anything like that?
Favorite sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Saw them when she went back to the house.
And then she left again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Giant would rate this an 8.5. How was did you like your journey?
Yeah,
Good.
it was good.
The question everybody wants to know, are you gonna continue this series?
If they want me to, I will. If not, then no.
Okay, say your goodbyes.
I'm interested, but it's just so time consuming. I give her props because reading is very time consuming. Even with shows, I'll enjoy what I'm watching. I'll be like, wow, this is great, but I don't want to spend more time on this anymore. So yeah, would I like to get through the rest of the story? Yeah. Do I have the time? Probably not. But if you guys want me to do it, then I'll do it. Why you laugh?
You're so cute. Okay. Say your goodbyes. You have to do your outro. I'm not a part of this. I wasn't even in this video. You didn't even let me be in it. You gotta give them forehead kisses.
What do you mean? You didn't let me. You jumped into every single log.
You gotta give them forehead kisses.
My video, you try to
No, I was telling you. I was
You
telling
try to take over my video.
No, I was telling you that you had to tell them your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to know all of your thoughts inside your brain.
I feel like this video is over.
Then give them a forehead kiss.
Bye-bye. No, that's how I say bye.
You just say bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I can't get out. The love sack.